What's up, guys? Modvane here for another FFT Arena matchup. This time on top we have Epic, who is a new player. We have his team Big Double L, and on bottom we have Shadowdragon15's team Blackops. So, Epic, I'm going to give you a couple suggestions on your team. I am kind of a new player myself, so I suppose you can take them with a grain of salt, but there is a few things that I would change. So firstly, we have Bella, the Time Mage, who has Summon Magic, MP Restore, Short Charge, and Float, Green Beret, Silk Robe, and Sprint Shoes. She is a pretty decent unit. One thing I would maybe change is the Silk Robe, maybe give her Linen Robe for the +1 MA. Green Beret, I suppose, is fine if you want her to have a little bit more move, but generally you would want your casters to stay back, so possibly think about maybe giving her, say, maybe a Holy Miter, or if you want more HP, give her a Black Hood. Other than that, you know, she looks pretty good. I like the Short Charge MP Restore, and then she has Carbuncle, Moogle Fairy, Haste 2, Slow 2, Stop, Sinkhole, and couple other spells I can't remember, but she's pretty good. That's the only suggestions that I would make on her. These two monks here, you have two twin monks, Bueller and Bill. They both have diamond armlet, so they do absorb earth, and also your Time Mage floats, so she doesn't take earth damage, but neither of these monks have Earth Slash, which is something I would consider maybe giving them so they can heal each other with the Earth Slash, and even if it, you know, targets the Time Mage, she's not going to get affected by it because she floats. Or you could possibly switch out your Diamond Armlet for Battle Boots, so that way both of your monks also have 4 move, so your Time Mage doesn't get way ahead of your monks who are behind her, you know, when they are your primary, you know, damage dealers. You want them up front, and you want your caster to fall back a little bit. And also, these monks have a lot of HP, 885. You could also give them Power Sleeve instead of Brigandine. You don't necessarily have to, because 16 PA is okay. But, you know, just to do a little more damage. And also, Counter Flood, I assume you just want that there for status, because it's not going to be doing too much damage. Roughly like 50, I think. 54 pre-compat. Maybe give him like HP Restore. Just a suggestion. HP Restore is pretty helpful. So yeah, and then we have Bullet the Chemist, who has Throwing Knife, Black Hood, Black Costume, Sprint Shoes, Item Steal, Auto Potion, Maintenance, and Move +1. He's got a lot of items, and then Quickening and Steel Heart. Yeah, pretty good unit here. He's just a support chemist, pretty tanky. I like him. The only thing, maintenance is fine, I guess, but it's not necessarily the best to have on him. Maybe give him something like Defense Up or Magic Defend Up. And he also has 5 move, so he's going to be way ahead of everybody else as well, which isn't always a good thing. So maybe move +1 isn't always the best idea to have on him as a movement. Maybe give him float as well, so he can negate earth, and then that way you have that going on. You know, your 2 units absorb earth, and then 2 of your other units aren't affected by it, and then you could run the Earth Slash on your monks, and that would be nice. I don't know, just a suggestion. So yeah, and then for Shadowdragon15, his team Black Ops, we have Anku the Scholar, Wizard Robe, Golden Hairpin, Linen Robe, Magic Ring, Lore, White Magic, Short Charge, Move MP up. Hang on one second. I'm not really going to talk about this team too much. We've seen it in matches. So I'm just going to introduce the units. Itachu the Ninja does lots of damage with Bare Fists. Lots of damage. I've seen him do like 200 damage each hit. Sakura the Mediator. And Tsunade the Chemist. So round 1 is going to take place on map 43, which is Port of Wargillis. So good luck. We have Epic's team in the black, and Shadowdragon's team in the, I don't know, brown, I guess that is. Phase 2 and a quickening so far. Ooh, 323 damage. Counterflood for 54. Crit, unfortunately, so he didn't get hit from the second shot. But yeah, that would have did a lot of damage. Comet incoming. Takes down the monk. Bio 3. Hitting 3 units. Healing 1, I think. Phoenix down. Repeating fist. Drops the ninja. Moogle incoming. And a chakra. Raise does land on the ninja, who gets a turn immediately and drops the monk. More Bile 3. Quickening. So he should be about 12 speed now. Bio 3 does land and does get a undead proc, but also kills the scholar with the redirect. Pretty smart move there. Wave Hiss lands, take down the ninja. Incoming comet. Down goes the time mage. Phoenix down onto the monk. Incoming raise. Lands on the scholar. What is she gonna do? Raise again onto the ninja. X potion. Stall, misses. Repeating fist. Phoenix down. Bag whack for the kill. More X potions. Spin fist. Takes down the scholar. And raise onto the ninja. Incoming comet. Charm lands. So yeah, so far, Epic, you're doing pretty decent. I would say you have a slight advantage right now because of the charm. Ooh, that one missed, unfortunately, but yeah. Let's see what happens with your undead unit if she crystallizes or comes back. Flow 2 onto her own unit. No, she crystallized, unfortunately, but you do have enough of a lead right now where that might not make a difference, especially with that super fast chemist. Guarded. Picks up the crystal. Raise incoming onto the scholar. Does land. No death sentence proc. That would have been very helpful. Steel Heart lands again onto the chemist. Repeating Fist takes down the scholar. Repeating Fist takes down the chemist. Monk goes down. That ninja is so strong. 426 damage from 2 punches. That's enough to almost knock out pretty much any unit in the game. Unless they both had like Grand Helmet or Grand Armor Maximilian or Grand Helmet Maximilian or whatever. Raise onto the scholar. Quickening. That chemist is, I think, 14 speed now, or maybe 15. More quickening. He's definitely at least 15 speed now. Could be possibly 16. Repeating Fist. More Quickening, of course, because he's not fast enough. Probably going to go for another Quickening again, or maybe a heal now. Chakra. More Quickening. So he is out of MP for now, unless he ethers himself. Don't think he has enough MP for another Quickening. Which is fine, because I think he's 17 speed now. Somewhere around there. Auto Potion. And Death Sentence proc. Counter Flood. Heals him. Berserk. Which actually might be okay. Because then all he's going to do is be really fast and inflict lots of Death Sentence. So that actually might not have been a really good move for Shadowdragon15. Actually, like a really bad move, because that chemist is so fast. Like, ridiculously fast. And Death Sentence is about to go off onto that chemist in a couple seconds. So it looks like Epic should be taking round 1 here in a second. Yep, so let's see what happens in round 2. Alright, round 2 is going to take place at map 4, Office of Lasalia Castle. Epic took round 1, so let's see what happens here in round 2. Poison does land off the first Shuriken. Counter Flood. 54 damage, no proc. Stall. Lands onto the Chemist. Incoming Haste 2. Hitting 3 units. Wave Fist misses. Death Sentence onto the Mediator. Incoming Slow 2. Going to hit 2 units. Berserk onto the stopped Chemist. Down goes the Monk. Haste 2. Bio incoming. Hitting 3 units. Putting 1 critical, I think. No. Never mind. Repeating Fist. Taking down the Ninja. Incoming Fairy. Monk gets back up. And chakras himself. Mediator going for a raise before she dies herself. Comet. Sinkhole. Very useful. Spin Fist. Taking down 1 unit and putting the Scholar into critical. Death Sentence lands. Phoenix down. Looks like Epic might be taking this round 2 as well. Pretty easily, actually. So yeah, this team actually works pretty decently. Or you got really lucky, or I put you in a bad matchup, but it looks like it works pretty well to me. Those super tanky monks are pretty nice with the high HP. You didn't even need your Time Mage in round 1. She was gone almost the entire time, so... Your Chemist getting super fast helped you a lot the first round. Stigma Magic. I would still recommend you get Earth Slash though, and maybe you put Float onto the Chemist. But not necessary at all. So just a matter of time, and now the Chemist is down, so yeah, good job. Epic, you won.